Hi, Heidi. Thank you for organizing this today. And it's actually great to be following that last presentation because my name is John Rozeluk. I'm an associate principal at Bureau Happold. I'm a mechanical engineer, so I actually spend my days working on making buildings more energy efficient, decarbonization, and really sort of solving some of the problems that are being addressed at COP26. But today I kind of want to take a little bit more of an emotional approach and look at sort of how our behavior can help with the climate crisis. Next. If Earth's history is compared to a calendar year, modern humans have been around for 37 minutes and managed to use 1/3 of Earth's natural resources in the last 0.2 seconds. The climate's approaching critical tipping points that could set up a process of self-reinforcing runaway global warming. At the same time, global energy use will continue to grow. World leaders are at COP26 to address global warming and human impact on the planet. The ecological footprint is a measure of how much nature we have and how much nature we consume. An ecological footprint of one means that nature can regenerate from the impact of humankind. It implies a system in balance, but only just so. Today, the global footprint is over 1.75. The ecological deficit started in the 1970s and has been growing ever since. Although the work to curb emissions is imperative, we are in a desperate need to change our behavior of consumerism. We consume to well beyond our basic needs, driven by our wants. Our appetite for consumption is no accident. It was by design. Our global economy has been driven by GDP growth at the expense of our planet. If we see the same level of continuous growth in our body, we would call it a cancer. To add to the problem, the size of the consumer class is expected to increase to 5.6 billion people in 2030, meaning that almost 1.4 billion more people than today will have the resources to buy products and services beyond their basic needs. Everything you buy has a global consequence, as virtually all global environmental challenges are somehow linked to consumer behavior. Today, more than 8 out of 10 people in the world use more resources than the ecosystem can renew. The Western consumer culture especially requires massive amounts of natural resources. If everyone on Earth lived like Western consumers, we would need more than 4 planet Earths to support us. Changing the way in which we consume may seem like an overwhelming challenge. Far too often we make behavioral shifts that don't last longer than weeks, leaving us to wonder why even bother. 40% of your actions are not conscious decisions, but habits. So habits are a big part of your life. The key to sustaining positive change is to turn each desired action into a habit. Keystone habits influence how we work, eat, play, live, spend, and communicate. They can start a process that over time transforms everything. So without sounding too LA, my keystone habit is practicing gratitude. When I focus on the blessings in my life, I tend to be happier, healthier, and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's a way of acknowledging what I have and being thankful for it, rather than focusing on scarcity. I believe this is my greatest tool in being mindful on what and how much I choose to consume. We know research has shown that practicing gratitude is good for us. It just may be good for the planet as well.